Hello there, and welcome back to a new video. In this video, I wanted to share my experience of vibe coding a tool from scratch. Pretty much, vibe coding is something which has recently gained a lot of traction since last year. And I also wanted to give it a try, and I thought, why not let's build something using one of the vibe coding tools. For my own experience, I used Replit for building something, and pretty much the story is funny that I was in a train going somewhere and I was bored because it was like I think, 10-hour or 8-hour journey. And during that time, basically, as I was bored, so I thought, okay, why not let's just download Replit in my phone because it had a iOS application and build an expense tracker to manage my expenses. So initially, when I started this, I decided to go with an iOS app uh, model. But while I was building the iOS app in the 2-3 hours, I was able to build it. It was not like that I was not able to build. But then the challenge was that within those 3 hours, I tried to turn it into a live application, and the process was too complicated. So I said, okay, maybe when I reach back home, I use my laptop or my desktop and try to use the process there. But then again, when I give it a try, it was way, way complicated. So I thought, okay, maybe instead of an iOS app, why not I just build a web app for myself because I can use the web app easily inside the mobile browser and in my desktop or laptop as well. And I don't really need any fancy functionalities, to be honest. I just need to build a very simple expense tracker that I can easily modify as per my liking. And then I decided to build a very simple expense tracker for myself. And I was quite surprised that it took me less than, I think, 1 hour, way less than, let's say, the iOS app model to build a web app for my expense tracking. And this is how it looks like. Excited to show you. So this is my expense tracker. Actually, you can also go and try to access it. It's called Money Tracker Replit.app. I will put the link in the comments description, but I'm pretty amazed with what I have built using Replit. For the people who don't know, this is what I have used. Replit.com. I think it's just going to take me to the home. So this is the home screen this is what Replit looks like from when you log in. But pretty much I use this application to build my first app, which is basically the money tracker app that I called. And uh, this is not a paid promotion, first of all, just for disclaimer. I just decided to use Replit because someone suggested me to use it. And then this is what I built. So this is the login screen of my application. Uh, Everything A to Z here is all written by Replit's AI agents. I have not done anything. All I had to do was put, let's say, commands or basically instructions in the chat, and Replit took care of it. Now, before I log in inside the application, let me show you some of the chats that I had with this money tracker application. So this is the workspace, and this is the chat where you basically speak to the agent saying that, hey, this is what you want to build, this is what you want to modify. And as you can see, my last chat was 1 month ago. After that, I didn't really felt the need to do anything. And this is basically the chatting that I did. So show previous messages. As you can see that, it took some multiple trial and errors to get this thing that I wanted. For example, I discovered a bug when I selected date, let's say 1st December. The system treated as a day before, so it recorded as 30th November. So this was a bug which was, unintentionally added into the application, but then I mentioned it to Replit. Replit said, okay, I understand this is a time zone issue with data handling when you select a date and stuff. So basically, the concept is that how you see the thinking of the AI agent working behind building the application and how much they're able to understand with your raw data is quite insane. And as you can see on the screen, this is what the final version looks like. I mean, this is the test mode, but this is the final version. And basically, right now, this is a private app, so only I can access it. I didn't decide to release it to the public because I just wanted to build or write code applications for my own purposes at the moment. And I'm pretty happy with this application. So I'm going to sign in now. And this is a feature with Replit that you can sign it using your Replit account. So, yeah, Money Tracker would like to access your Replit account. Now, this is a bug for some reason that keeps on appearing. Whenever I try to log in again and again, it keeps on asking me for the same access request, even though I have already assigned it or already approved it, but I will try to fix it some other time. So now if I do allow, it's going to take me to the application, which is the expense tracker. And as you can see that I'm actually using this application live. This is the spend for January 2026. I have my total spend so far, how many transactions I have done, what is the top category of transactions that I have done, and what is the amount. Then spending analytics, average daily spend. On an average, I'm spending 1900 INR every day, and average monthly spend is 34,128. This is my total income that I withdraw from myself, and these are the total expenses. Now, this is real life data, so nothing is fake here. I use it every day to track my expenses. I started in December. Now I'm in January, and I'm just tracking and understanding what my spend categories are and where I'm spending the most. And then you have a quick preview of the recent transactions that I have made. For example, I bought eggs in the morning. That was the cost, and it also helps me understand at which payment method I'm using the most. So this is the overview analytics report that helps me understand how things are working. If I go to the expenses, it basically has have the expenses of like all, and then you can also check it as per the category, expenses and income. So these are my incomes that I've added. Then this is my let's say expensive that I've added all time. This is not by filtered by date. I might think of adding a functionality to filter it using the date, but I think uh, income using this is pretty good. So uh, so this is what I have built for myself, and then there is the basic settings, which allows me to add new categories. I can keep on adding categories based on my liking and my situation. I can keep on adding income sources. So gift, salary, dadi, refund is something that I've added based on my uh, situations. And then, of course, the payment methods that I like to use. So I have my credit cards here, my cash, my bank transfer information, and I can also import CSV files. So let's say if I have past years' data and stuff, I can import it and everything will start reflecting. This is something maybe for future that I might use, but I just added the functionality for now. And of course, I can also export the data uh, if I want in a CSV file on an Excel just to, analyze and build fancy dashboards or Excel reports for myself, right? So I'm pretty happy with the experience that I had so far with the vibe coding. And I mean, just took me 1.5 and I think 2 hours max to get everything ready. And this is the final result. So I just wanted to share my experience, and I'm probably gonna build another vibe coding app, which I'm working on, which is the home, let's say a wonder atlas or a bucket list basically application. So let's see how that works for me. But yeah, maybe share your experiences in the vibe coding and let's see how it works in the comment section to let me know if you have tried something like this and for yourself as well. And happy to hear your experiences.